Welcome back, everyone. How's everyone doing? It's Leaky Lounge number 25 or 26, somewhere in that general area. I didn't do my research this time. It's been a while. So we're going to address this right off the bat before I introduce everyone. We took a week off. I got really sick. It's my fault. So, hate letters to me, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so we have Jesse here. We have Captain Peaches over here, Skylar, and we got Noah down. Hello, Noah.
Here.
Hello.
How's everyone been, man?
I know you have to call me by my surname now.
Mr. Noah? Mr. Wagon?
No, I am now Sir Knight Cornstarch Crusader.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I like the title.
So hey, Noah's here. Everyone been all right though? We haven't really. I mean, we chatted.
Almost got it.
He tried to take that one. Everyone good? Any news, notes that you want to kind of throw out there for anybody? Congratulations, Skylar. You're still doing well. Noah's still alive. That's a plus. Jesse's here.
I came back for another episode even after taking a week off. Who knows what could have happened then?
That is true. Maybe we recorded this before we took the week off, and just some really crazy news has already broke.
Or you just actually fired everyone for a week.
I'll go with that. That actually sounds pretty spot on.
I was in shambles.
The emotion that is just draining out of his eyes.
So much emotion that I'm sharing right now has scarred me forever.
Okay.
You see the tears running from my face.
Just going down. All right. All right.
No, it was
all right. I get it.
It was a very busy week. Honestly, it was kind of needed to just not have to worry about the podcast for a week.
Yeah, it's such a burden to talk to these guys. I tell you what, like, God, they're just
such a burden.
They're just a drag.
We cause so much issues.
Like, oh my God, like Noah just showing up, it takes time to actually stomach up to seeing him. Like, ick.
I just go looking for a therapist after every podcast.
Ooh, self-hate, yay.
I like how it went so under.
Oh my God.
It just went under and just kept going.
It's like, all right, we're going to start off as fucked up as possible. Let's go. All right, well, we got some breaking news I kind of wanted to jump right into. So, as of today, Rooster Teeth is done.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Sorry, I thought. I mean, you can
it
still.
Was my topic.
You can still have.
It was mine.
Here,
no,
Noah.
New topic. No, have a different topic.
No, we'll just pretend like we didn't hear it. Go ahead.
I don't ask for much. No,
So, what news did you hear about, Noah?
Yeah. So in WWE 2K24, they censored Vince McMahon.
That is also true. I saw the blur on his face. That is hilarious.
Yeah, they actually did censor him. But
that's actually
Rooster Teeth, 21 years is now officially gone.
Wait, it's officially gone? I thought they just...
Yeah, they closed it.
I did a little research.
Okay, I'm sorry. Rooster Teeth, like the company is done. The production side of Rooster Teeth is still around.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like Ruby, Red versus Blue, and all that stuff is still gonna go.
As you think.
Just Rooster Teeth like as its own company. It's like the gaming, all the side stuff, all that stuff.
Can you explain what it is for like?
Is Red versus Blue still going?
Dude, it hasn't stopped. Like they took breaks, but
yeah,
they still drop new seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go and watch it now.
Oh yeah, dude.
That explains a lot.
Red versus Blue is so good.
It was. I mean,
Ruby's pretty good if you've never seen Ruby. It's like anime style, so it's not for everyone. They had one called Genlock that had Michael B. Jordan in it.
Well, they also
he was the main character.
They have a bunch of other channels.
Oh, they have
like
Laser Team, the movie.
Slow-mo guys,
Let's Play. Achievement Hunter is done, right?
Achievement Hunter's done. Now it's just Let's Play. Yeah.
Well, they also have.
I don't know if you can hear the dog.
No.
I'm thinking about.
No, but I know in this audio you could definitely hear Bowie.
It's okay. The dogs are allowed to say what's up. But yeah, like I know they have Let's Play. They're doing Fuckface still with Jeff and I don't remember who else it was, but it's crazy too because Rooster Teeth as like the podcasts and all that was like their podcast is.
They're still doing the podcast too.
That's still on the production side of things.
That's production.
Okay. Good about to say like their podcast was one of the.
I know some of their side projects are probably gonna go under, like the one that Barbara always open. which sucks because she usually has some good guests on there. She had Troy Baker on there and some other actors.
It's real big.
I have no idea.
Is Off Topic still a thing or?
Oh, they stopped that a while ago.
Oh, did they? Yeah,
that's been done.
I've been tapped out. Well, that's what I wanted to kind of get into. With Rooster Teeth, they were riding their high in the early 2000s to mid 2000s. But man, when all the allegations,
I would say 2015 was probably the cutoff for them.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, right around that area. Because dude, as soon as that allegations, they just never kind of bounced back. It was always a slow decline after that. And when Warner Brothers bottom out, Warner Brothers notorious for just cutting projects. Notorious for just we're just going to cut money.
Like, I didn't know that they were even under them.
Yeah, I don't know when that sale went through.
They own a surprising amount of stuff. Like
that's when they did Laser Team, when they did the movie.
That makes sense.
It was around that time.
I mean, that's a big company. Who wouldn't want to turn down the millions that they got paid out?
I think they made a second Laser Team movie.
They did make a second Laser Team.
I never saw it.
I was gonna say I'm like, there's 2 movies, but it's okay. We won't have to talk about it.
I don't remember the first one.
I've never been a huge Rooster Teeth person. I mean, I every once in a while I'd watch Red versus Blue or something like that, or Slow Mo Guys, but
for sure,
it's kind of hardly Rooster Teeth.
It's more just them. It's just
Slow Mo Guys is its own thing. Gavin just happens to be in it.
Yeah,
yeah. So I feel like they're definitely going to continue like nothing happened. I'm sure independently.
That's something that they were trying to talk about too. Like a lot of people don't know how it's going to work if they can just buy out their contracts, even though they're getting cut. Instead of taking that financial, it's like, and then just going like Slow Mo Guys can go independent and forever keep getting.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to Smosh.
Slow Mo Guys is independent,
but Smosh came back. No,
Smosh. It was also different that the company that had Smosh just went out of business. That's different than Warner Brothers just being
dropping.
Like, okay, we're done with this, so we don't go out of business.
And that's just it. There's contractual obligations that they still have to deal with too, even though they're getting cut. 150 people have just been laid off as of now. So
it's oddly similar to the College Humor business that happened. Oh my
god, that's right.
God, what was it? 2 or 3 years ago now?
It was
a little bit.
It was a few years ago.
2000. I think it was
they laid off 100. They laid off 100 employees, and it was almost exactly the same. Where College Humor and Rooster Teeth were freaking legends. They are. I mean, at the beginning of the internet and YouTube, especially,
it was them.
But they just fell off. They didn't evolve with the times. They didn't adapt very well. So,
and the sad thing is, like you saw they tried. It's just for whatever reason they were, like you said, they were always one step behind from like really getting back to where they, like when they were running shit, like they were getting tens of millions of views a month. Like
I'll definitely say too that like if you've watched some of College Humor's like recent stuff, it's actually pretty decent with the smaller team. But the
Batman stuff is still pretty funny.
Oh, the interrogation scenes are fucking amazing.
Yeah, unfortunately, the ship has kind of sailed though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like the damage is done. People see College Humor and they're like, nope.
So I mean, I really like College Humor.
I think that's what comes with longevity, though. Like that's kind of what's going to happen to. I mean, you'll have your certain like upper, like your PewDiePies. Whether no matter what he does, he's always going to remain up there. Like your Markiplier, same thing. Like he's always going to remain up there just because they're just some where they just have that just group of people who are just ride or die no matter what.
Especially PewDiePie, like he's a great example where he's officially retired. He said many times.
He'll hop in Cinnamon Toast Ken, but that's it.
He posts whenever he wants. He'll get featured in mostly Ken's videos. I don't know if anybody else, if rarely. And people show up because they're like, oh my God, it's PewDiePie or Felix specifically, where College Humor and stuff, they're like, oh, a random or a faceless channel essentially. With PewDiePie, it's a person. So I feel like that has a lot to do with it.
See, I mean, shit, that he's doing it right though, because he's using the anticipation thing too, like as a good marketing. It's like I'm retired, but now when I drop my sporadic videos, those things are gonna blow up every single time.
Yeah, and it's hardly gaming stuff anymore.
It's reaction.
Mostly like vlog stuff. Yeah, it's just okay. Here's how my life is going in Japan. What do you think? Like,
I mean, I do admit though, like so what I see, he's a pretty humble guy, so that's always pretty cool to actually see someone who's like, all right, he just had a kid, and he's married, he's like, he's hitting.
Yeah, I've always loved Felix.
He's always funny. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like his Indonesia stuff was so good.
I know the infamous.
Look,
the bridge, we'll call it.
Look, PUBG just brings that out in people. I'm gonna be real with you.
Ironically, though, I'm not going to say anything like too crazy, but it's one of those, like, if he would have said that maybe 3 to 4 to 5 years before he did.
Different, yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been like under as much scrutiny just because that's when gaming was just.
Well, this after he had already kind of got in trouble with like doing some
anti-scientific
stuff.
That too?
Oh yeah, that was.
Well,
it was a joke.
It was completely a joke.
Yes.
I mean, the bridge thing was it was an accident, but it wasn't a joke. It was an accident though. But the anti-Semitic stuff was a joke. It 100% was.
That's what I thought you were talking about was the anti-Semitic stuff. That's why I'm like, oh, it was just a joke and all that. But yeah, the
bridge was not.
That's the slip up, right? That's the slip up, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the infamous N word. He said the gamer word.
Yeah. He said the word.
I recently, this week, I actually finally saw that video. I didn't know that was a thing. And it was just slipped into a video.
I'm examining the other bit more with the sign on Fiverr, which is the anti-Semitic stuff. Yeah. That was, I think, people being, I don't even know if I should say this, a little overly sensitive of what happened. I mean, yeah, is it wrong? For sure, but it clearly was a joke and a bit, and he clearly doesn't believe that. And that was the whole bit, actually. The joke was, oh my god, I can't believe they did that. Yeah. I can't believe I gave them $5 and they still did it. Like, that was the joke. but
just taken a little too far. It's one of those, like, you took it a little too far. He apologized for it. He did everything right.
Yeah, so he did everything. Like, he donated to those guys, got their shit back, and I feel like he did make amends, and he did it right by everyone that got involved, even the Jesus guy.
Yeah.
I'm very confused. I only saw like a few second clip.
There's a whole bit into this.
I think that's more of a thing you should probably just look up.
Well, just to sum it up very quickly, there's a website called Fiverr that you could pay somebody $5 or more. Just $5 is the typical thing. And there was these guys dressed as like, primitive technology where they make like the little bases out of like mud and sticks and shit. They were dressed like that, and they were like, oh, we'll scream and write on a sign, and say whatever you tell us to for $5. That was like that was the big thing on Fiverr you could get, and like Big Tyrone and Jesus and stuff like that. So,
but Cameo before Cameo.
Anyways, he told them to write.
We'll censor it.
Death to all blanks. Which, if it's anti-Semitic, what
you
it
can
is.
Put 2 and 2 together.
Yes. So, yeah, and in the video, even he's like,
he knew.
Oh my god!
It was one of those.
It was very clearly a joke, but at the same time, it was like.
It was a very bad joke.
You shouldn't have posted it.
I'm about to say, I get the content. You paid it. But I'm like, just eat that $5, take it as a personal memory, and just move the fuck on.
Yeah, I don't know. Because the Fiverr got involved, and they banned those two guys, and PewDiePie donated, and he had to like write a whole like email and stuff, or like a whole plea thing of being like, please, like, these guys they just wrote down what I told them to do, and it was just a whole freaking thing. I know this is a really long side tangent, but that's basically what happened. The bridge stuff happened, I believe, after that.
It was after.
People, that's what made him lose his deal with Disney and all that other crap. When he dropped all the
deal with Disney?
Oh, dude, he was getting
a lot of them do.
Bank.
I watched PewDiePie like when I was first getting into Markiplier. Not like right at the beginning when you guys were watching it, but it was like still
in
around
that
that time.
Right.
Like I had watched some of his stuff, but I didn't get into him like you guys did.
Oh,
no, it's
I didn't get into
incredible
PewDiePie.
how far past he was than everyone else. Like while Mark was at like
nothing,
10 mil subs,
Yep.
PewDiePie's at like 50 million. Like it was not even
it's
not even in the same strat. Still no, nobody's fucking caught him. Nobody.
He's...
except for Mr. Beast now, as far as like singular creator. But other than that, it's all like corporate channels and stuff.
I don't really count Mr. Beast because that's like a production. It seems like it's not really a.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like PewDiePie is still. Like
PewDiePie is
untouched.
a sole creator. It's him,
yes,
and
it's
maybe
untouched.
an editor.
Yeah, it's actually incredible. People just showed up for his personality, nothing else. Like he wasn't doing anything truly different from all the other gamers like Mark, Jack, and Ken. Especially Ken. I remember the whole thing with Ken was like they went through some beef because he was kind of bitter about the success of all the other people around him and shit.
And and that's just a really sad thing about like cinnamon. Like I love Ken, dude. I think his videos are great. His reaction stuff I still watch, but I can see how he can get bitter because that group of people that he used to play with, millions of subscribers, still well off today. He never
cracked 3 mil, and they all went on to like 30, 40 million, and like it was just not. I know that now he cites it as like he didn't really build a community the same as the rest of them. That was the big thing. Is I think that's what PewDiePie did really well. Is he built like the bro army and shit like that. So that was, I think, the big one. And he called them all like the 9-year-old army and 19-year-old army. Like 10 years later. That was funny. I mean, I've been a big PewDiePie guy for a long time. It was pretty cool to see him from the very beginning, and then like 10 years later, like he had kind of adapted every time.
That's what I keep saying about Markiplier. Like he's my prime. Like, dude, Noah and I watched him when he had nothing, and then we just see him blow up, and it's like, oh man, it's like you're a proud dad, even though they're older and all that shit. But you just kind of like saw the success, and it's like, Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter is the exact same thing. They kind of tied this all back in. It's like. That's what Noah and I like. That was our thing that we always used to watch as kids, like the verses and stuff like that they used to do at the gaming plans. Like
I remember the thing that I got into it was whenever Mortal Kombat 9 came out, I think it was 2008. They had tutorial videos on the fatalities. They would show you how to do them. And ever since then, that's when I got like sucked into it. Cause I went down the rabbit hole of YouTube autoplay, and it just kept playing their videos.
Dude, I mean, their Minecraft series is still arguably the most famous Minecraft series that's ever been on YouTube. Early stuff. Their early stuff. No, their early stuff was hitting 2 mil, 3 mil, 4 mil. Like
it's usually while Ray was still there.
Yeah, well, as soon as Nevaeh's left.
Minecraft after that kind of died for me.
It sucked.
It didn't suck.
No, I could.
When Jeremy just filled in, it was fine. It's when they started like going out of it. Then they started exploring the PC Minecraft, doing all the mods.
Minecraft in a whole just slowly became more. I wouldn't even say it died because it definitely didn't. Minecraft is still very well alive.
Yeah, they still have tournaments. They have YouTube tournaments for Minecraft that still have hundreds of thousands of people doing it.
Yeah, it's just a lot more niche now. It's not dead by any means.
What do you mean by that?
There's so much saturation in the market now.
Okay.
That. Yeah, God, it feels like
everyone does a Minecraft series, dude. Even to this day.
Yeah, well, not even just that, but it feels like Minecraft is always like the second or third thought. You know, like when somebody tells you they play Minecraft, they really don't tell you they play Minecraft. They say, "Oh, I usually play like Madden, or I play League, or I play," and then Minecraft is something they do. And they're like, you know what I mean? Like
it's that perfect passing time game though, where it's just like, dude, I'm just gonna go on real quick.
There's sometimes, and the other thing too is some people will get on a kick of playing Minecraft for like a few days, and then you're like, okay, that was fun, and I'll come back to
I had mine a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
whenever I play Minecraft, I don't care if I like, unless I'm playing it very frequently. I don't care if I have a world I've been on for a while. I will start a new one every single time.
It's
if
more
I haven't
fun.
played
I
for a
do
bit.
too.
It's more fun.
That's my problem.
Yeah, I just delete my old ones. I'm like, I don't remember it anyway.
I don't even delete them. I still have them.
I don't really play survival. I just play creative. I'm a builder at heart.
This is making sense.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing Satisfactory right now.
Were you were you a pixel art kid?
No. I was like architecture, like big building.
Oh, I was a big pixel art kid. I loved making art in Minecraft.
Dude,
my cousin, she literally would sit there. I've never seen anyone do it like this, to where she was literally like a foreman. And then her brother and all of their friends that all played on Minecraft together, she basically constructed a literal whole castle. Like, not one of those little baby ones. Whole freaking thing in survival, having them go getting the materials and everything, and like they're working on it. It was beautiful.
When you get a group of friends, man, you can just win that game.
But she's like, what, maybe like 15, and he's like 9. With all these 9-year-olds,
it's an
going,
easy. That's
it was child labor,
yeah, dude,
but she did it so well.
I'm not gonna complain.
It's
about
Minecraft.
That.
It was beautiful.
IRL.
My joke failed. I couldn't remember the name of the thing.
Every time I would go over
Power
there, I'd
World.
just be like, I need
to
get
think
on
of
it
Power
and see what you
World.
guys did, and every time it was just better. It was cool, really cool.
Yeah, I miss doing the pixel sculptures that Noah and I used to do. Like we do the 3D ones where you're making your Slendermans, your Mario's, your Pac-Man, all that shit. Those were
Courage was one of the better ones that I made. I worked on Courage for like 25 hours.
Yeah.
It was like he was like 70. No. I don't remember how big it was. He was like 58 blocks high, and he was like a full 3 scaled model.
Yeah.
Things are dope, bro. Those things are dope. I miss those days, but you know what? It's okay. Hey, you know what? Let's do a Minecraft binge. No, I still won't touch that.
Are we gonna start a Leaky Lounge Minecraft series?
No, we will not. Over my dead body.
I'm not doing it.
Over my dead body, we're doing that.
I'm
There's gonna be one day in the future where you're like, I said we would never do this. We're doing Minecraft.
You won't get that from me.
That's what I said about League. I said I never played League, and now look where I am.
Here you are.
It's like
first it was the Pokemon.
Now it's the League.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, you should have been there when I got the message from one of my friends.
Oh god.
I was in the middle of playing with Skylar, and I was like, I had myself in Discord invisible so no one could see me. I was embarrassed that I came in, and then I forgot to set my Riot client to away, so it showed I was online playing League, and I got the "Hey yo, what the fuck?"
That is funny.
I was like, oh no, and then the infamous.
Son.
And then it was the infamous hop in Discord, and I see him in there. I went, I ain't going over there.
Dude, I mean, League is a fun game.
I finished playing with Skylar, and then I was just done. I fucking closed my computer up and went to bed.
That's it.
Burn the computer.
I've had this conversation with so many people, but like, League truly is. Whether you want to take this in a bad way or a good way, it truly is something special. There is something very weird about it. I don't know what it is, but it really is something different. I don't know what the fuck it is, though.
I can tell you exactly what it is.
Go ahead.
When you have a little gremlin brain, like most people now, you need something to fix on. And there's so many, like, it's not, League isn't tedious to play. Anyone can do it.
That's
but
true.
People make it out to be like you have to already know how to do it, or you just can't do it now. That's what I thought for a while. People have thousands of hours in that game.
Oh shit! Yeah, but I say,
and then you're like, wow, do I? It's like, wow, do I really want to go up against that?
Well, that's the interesting thing, actually, is when you're playing solo, it might honestly be a lot easier for you because they'll put you against other people that are like level 8, level 9, people that don't play. So when you're playing with me, though, I don't play ranked, so ever. There's no point. I don't have the time to fucking grind away. I play like a game or two a day, and I'm like, okay, that was fun. Like, I don't have time.
Well, that's like your good hour and a half, and then you're just done.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I'm like, okay, that was good. You know, if you get on like a cool winning streak, and you know,
like yesterday, we played for about an hour and a half and got 3 games in.
Yeah.
Didn't finish a single one of them.
It's a quick.
All of them were surrenders.
They were also we surrendered twice. They surrendered once.
Yeah.
Try getting good shit, guys.
It's really fun though. Especially I love it when there's like a group of 4 at least. When you get a group of 5, it's freaking awesome. You can do basically whatever.
Yeah, and then you just have a.
We have that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have Eric. So.
It's all right. I'm over here like.
Are you in this corner?
Yeah, you're right.
Corner?
No, you're good. You're right. That's it.
I was right.
Yeah,
okay.
You're right. Yeah. You.
I forget that it's flipped.
Yes. Dude, my game that I've been doing right now though, I started doing the Arkham City games again. I fell right back into Batman. That's my comfort go-to.
They're fun.
Grind that game out as much as you can. Stay away from League. You know, it's my it's my go-to until college football comes out and I take off about a month worth of work, so that way I can.
Tell me how I sit there and he asks me to pick out like a skin for him. I choose the skin, leave, come back, and he's just like, "Yeah, I hope you know that I changed it."
What skin did she pick?
She chose the 1960s version, like
with like the really tall bat ears.
Gross.
Like it was.
That's disgusting.
Like Adam West?
No.
Is it Arkham City or Night? Which one are you playing?
This is City. No, Night. I'm sorry. This is Night. The old school nasty.
Night?
Yes.
There's only 3 proper skins that you should be using in that game.
You're gonna lose me.
No, I'm not.
Which one are you playing right now?
Arkham
Knight.
The newest one. Well, not newest, but the last one.
So, Batman Beyond's number 1. That is the best skin in the game. I don't care.
Dislike.
The second one, I really like the Batman versus Superman skin. I think the way they did it in game is really good. 3, the Robert Pattinson skin that they just put in. It's fucking awesome.
It's not the Adam West one.
He has short ears.
No, the one with big ears.
Yeah, one.
It has long ears. The belt is literally just like a circle.
Purple gloves.
Looks like, it kind of looks like he's wearing pajamas.
Yeah,
it looks really dumb.
It's Batman. It's like Detective Batman, not like Dark Knight Batman.
I personally liked it, but I guess he looked like he was comfortable.
I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
You have to fight crime in comfort.
No, I always do the Michael Keaton Batman. That's comfort.
He's gonna get a rash.
Here.
It's okay.
So everyone can see it.
Yeah.
It's this one.
Oh.
Yes, that's exactly the one.
I knew exactly which one you were talking about.
I hate that one. It's so ugly. Like the purple gloves, bro. Like what is
I'm
this?
sorry. You have not lived till you've seen this skin in the scene with Arkham Knight.
Damn, but like you can tell the muscles. It's that hard. Real.
Yeah.
I mean, Beyond looks pretty cool.
Beyond's dope. I like Beyond.
I still remember in the Big Bang Theory, they're driving with Adam West. It's like the problem with the newer Batmans is that they all have built-in muscles.
Yeah.
Me, I was 100% grade A West.
I love Adam West.
R.I.P.
I do too.
R.I.P.
Rip. Freaking rip. It's a shame. Gone too soon. I
don't mind the Adam West.
It was the first appearance skin. That was the name of it.
They have the Adam West Batman. And
Eric, that's 1939, not 1960s. That's first appearance.
Yeah,
that's what I said. I said the right thing, but did the wrong date. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 60s is Adam West.
And just so you know, people watching, this is the #1 skin in the game. That is awesome. That's Batman Beyond.
No, the one below that is what's it called?
That's the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
Oh, so that one.
But this is the best one.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. I'm just not a fan of it.
There's a lot.
This is the Batman vs Superman one. I really like this one.
I love the Adam West one, dude.
Right? It has the eyebrows and everything.
West. Yeah, I like West.
I did a full playthrough with this skin. The cinematics make it seem so fucking dumb. Like you're in there on the machine while Scarecrow's holding you, and Adam West is the one grabbing.
Yeah. I'm a huge Adam West fan.
Hell yeah, bro.
I really like that one.
I'm surprised Jesse didn't pick this one.
That's actually one of my favorite ones. I just started reading up on the lore of the I think it's Zernra. I think is how you actually pronunciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, he's like.
I don't like the shoulders.
Yeah, I don't like that one either.
Makes me think of shoulder pads.
Why am I missing
the Thomas Wayne skin?
Why am I missing some of these?
Some of these are season pass.
Okay, that's why.
That's all of them.
The Dark Knight one was.
Thank you for my
damn it! I wanted the 2008 one really bad. I love the Christian Bale Batman is still one of my all-time favorites. So it's like I would have loved that one.
Season pass is. I don't know how much it is, like $20.
I'm not spending the money. It's not worth it.
No, the DLCs themselves are worth it.
I have the DLCs. Like I have all the other costumes and stuff. I just don't know why I didn't give you skins. Yeah, I have no idea.
Christian Bale's is pretty good.
Yeah, like his is that's my OG because that's what we grew up on watching was him. Michael Keaton too, just because that movie was so freaking good. But so what we're talking about is Batman, right? So he's the man.
Batman, really?
He's the man bat.
Oh, okay.
He's the man bat. There's another.
He's the one who says nuts. I'll show you nuts.
He's the one who danced in the pale moonlight. Yeah, he's the one who danced with the devil.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What? I don't
He's
know. It's just something I like to say to people or kill them.
Huh?
I said he's the one that sprays sharks.
That's Adam West.
Adam West has the shark repellent.
All
the shark repellent is the best scene in the movie.
The first
I do not
he
care.
told me about that, I was like, "What are you talking about?" He literally found the clip for me. I died laughing. It is so funny.
Holding on to the ladder, Robin. And my belt is the shark repellent. Grab it from my belt.
Hand me down the shark repellent bat spray.
I will say, the Batman in like the Arkham series, he's too big.
Oh, dude,
he almost looks silly sometimes.
Arkham Knight, that was fine. The first one, dude, yeah, he was like.
Oh, Asylum. He was like a rock.
Some of them are just
that's Dwayne Johnson in this series.
Absolutely yoked out of his mind. Like he actually looks like he's about to pop. It looks kind of silly. Like,
he is about to pop a cap in these fools with a batarang. Jesse, what's your favorite Batman?
I like Dad Bat.
Dad Bat?
Yeah. I just like the gray look.
Oh, the Thomas Wayne one. Yeah. Okay.
Again, we've talked about my taste in men when we talked about celebrities.
I actually really do like Thomas Wayne's fucking suit.
Dude, I love the Flashpoint.
Thomas Wayne's awesome.
Yeah,
Flashpoint is so
older
good.
Batman. I love
not the new movie. Let me specify that the new movie Blue. Not that. I meant like the cartoon and the comics.
Which one?
The Flash movie. It's based off of Flashpoint.
Oh, you're talking about that one.
The animated one?
No, the newest one with Michael Keaton coming back. That was a Flashpoint one. That was one of the Flashpoints.
I was talking about the Thomas Wayne in that most recent animated movie.
Oh no, that's what I'm referring to. I'm just saying, I had to look and say, hey, no, the movie sucked.
The one in the animated movie is awesome.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
Every time
he looks freaking awesome.
Michael Keaton, all I can think of is Randall Keith.
No, not Randy Orton. Michael.
I'm
Keaton.
sorry, but nothing gets more iconic than Michael Keaton turning his whole body to look.
No neck.
That made the whole movie for me.
Dude is a legend.
It's just Ed.
Huh?
It's just Ed.
There's no neck having ass. Oh, that's
I don't know.
There's a fight going on. Where? That way. Did they fix that in Flashpoint? I didn't see it.
No, he purposely kept his whole.
Oh, he still has to turn his whole body to turn.
That was his condition.
Cool.
That was his condition. That it was the 1989 original Batman suit.
Good.
For
I'm glad he still
Michael
fits
Keaton's
into it.
or his retirement. I don't know how the fuck it's honestly working. In all honesty.
Oh, just because that was the first design. He didn't really design it to.
Yeah, the first one they didn't have it to where he could turn his head at all. Like it was so stiff, like he could only turn his body.
I mean,
It was
he's
awesome.
trying not to have neck injury. It's pretty important.
God.
Shit, I guess. I like how in the newest with Christian Bale, when they mention it, it's like, I want to be able to move my neck. Like, all right, I get you.
That's funny.
So you want to be able to turn your head.
It makes backing out of the driveway.
I like Pattinson's bat suit. Actually.
Dude, I like Pattinson's
It's so good.
I like the old.
I'm excited for the second one.
Next year, bitches. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Penguin spinoff to come out too, because that's all going to start tying in with
on
Brandon,
HBO.
not Brandon Fraser. That was stupid. With what's his? Yeah, on
Brandon
HBO.
Fraser.
I'm like, no, that's not him. It's the wrong guy.
I would love Brandon Fraser to be the Penguin.
Oh my! Well, I mean, he was already a whale. It'd be nice if he also became a penguin too.
Did you see that movie?
I think Jesse saw it. I didn't see it.
What, the whale?
The Whale?
I love that movie so much.
So good.
Oh my god, it was so
It is
good. It's
so good.
his acting. I love him. I loved him in George of the Jungle. I love him in this. I loved him in
The
Mummy.
The
The
Mummy.
Mummy is S
The
tier.
Mummy.
Of course, one of the most iconic movies to this date.
The only roller coaster next to the Harry Potter ones that I would actually go on.
Dude,
'Cause
that
it was so
roller
cool.
coaster gave you whiplash if you were in the front, bro. Like,
I didn't like the thing that's touched me. I didn't like being touched.
What do you mean the thing that touched you?
There's a cockroach thing in there.
yeah, where it just like blows
where
on you or whatever.
they sounds like there's the sound of cockroaches, but they lightly blow air on your legs. And you're at an amusement park. Most people are wearing shorts, so
Yeah.
it feels like there's something touching on you. I don't wear shorts.
No.
That's big.
I was wearing sweatpants. Still hated it.
Ew. No, like I remember going on that ride. I hadn't been on it in forever, and I'm sitting there next to Crystal, and I'm just like, it's the whole part where it goes, it stops. I'm just like, it's getting kind of hot in here. Then just fire, like, oh, that makes sense. Then start going backwards.
It's like, fire, hot, water, wet.
You know, on the topic
Good job.
of Batman,
Go ahead. I'm always down to talk some Batman.
the one thing that's really kind of silly, the more I think about it, is the Iron Man like bat suit, the one that he used in
The Batman versus Superman.
Batman versus Superman, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why is his mouth still exposed?
If you
Looks
any
so
of the Batmans,
dumb.
it doesn't make any sense. It's like you have a vulnerable spot right in your chin, my boy.
It's so goofy looking. Every time I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Did you ever? I remember when the movie was coming out, they did math to see how hard one of his punches would be in that suit.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 4,000 pounds of pressure in one punch.
I can take that.
Because when he would punch, it was a piston on impact.
Yeah, and then you have to.
So you
because it's-
punch and it would piston. When
That
you're fighting
sounds like it would-
Superman, I guess you
sounds like
kind
it-
of need it.
Sounds like it would break his fingers on the inside if he went to
Right?
go.
And I'm sorry, you have 4,000 pounds of pressure in a fist, and this motherfucker still picked up the back of a toilet and hit him with it.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take what you can get. All right?
What is that gonna do to Superman?
Well, with the kryptonite, a lot. That's
The
just
best
it.
scene's when he's punching him, and then it's slowly wearing off, and he's still
Just
punching
getting
him.
pissed.
And he's just like,
ah.
sorry.
We don't talk about how bad that movie was.
So
I don't think it's
I'm
as
about to
bad
say,
as
hear me
everyone
out,
thinks.
hear me out.
What?
Batman.
Have you
versus...
seen the extended cut?
Yes, that's what I was about to say. The extended
cut's the
makes
best
it a good
version of
movie.
it.
Makes it a good movie.
So they just cut too much out.
That's what they did with Justice League too. If they would have done the
remember
right
that.
thing with Justice League, that is a savable, not a bad fucking movie. If they had the 4 hours of everything that's in it, because they cut out the whole ending part, which was like such a big thing with Jared Leto's Joker and the basically the Suicide Squad. But
Yeah.
like,
Because then it makes the nightmare scene in the middle of the movie not worth it.
exactly, like they cut so
You
much.
need
to where it's a
something to
shitty
end
movie.
it.
Batman
And that
versus
was a good way
Superman
to do it.
had the worst plot like thing ever in the history of movies. The Martha thing still
Just
to
the
this day.
premise of
Do you
it
not understand the Martha thing?
I get
Like,
it.
do I
they're-
have to what is it?
It's both their mother's both their mother's
No,
names.
that's not the reason.
Oh, I'm ready for this. Go ahead, give it to me. I can't wait to prove you wrong.
He explained the reason. Bruce Wayne didn't like Superman because he thought that he had no thought for humankind. The fact that he said a human person's name threw him off. he's like, oh, he does actually care about people, and he's not just fighting for himself.
Dude,
that's the whole idealistic of Batman versus Superman.
Well, they chose the wrong fucking name. They chose the wrong fucking name.
I know.
They just both happen to have the same name. That's his mom's name. Who else is he gonna call for?
I know that was like the whole bit.
It's not worth it.
She
was in trouble.
It was also like, my mother's name is Martha. It was also that. I get what you're saying, because that was the premise of the movie. It was Batman being like, oh wow, he could turn on us at any moment. He doesn't have any feelings for humanity. Like, what? He's a god. Look at him. Like, what are we gonna do if he decides to go
the only rational person thinking?
Dude, not only that, I kind of don't like
even the government's like, he's scary, but those are fucking spaceships, my man. I'm gonna let him do
that. we can all like 1,000% agree the DCU was completely fumbled. Like it was
fumbled, but I think that movie gets way more hate than it needs.
It's a good movie. It's a passable movie.
I need to hear Skylar's
reasoning.
I'm sorry.
Reasoning.
Yeah, I need to hear your reasoning.
The premise of it alone was not interesting to me. I mean, granted, the big one for me was trying to do too much all in one movie, because they had the whole Lex Luthor plot, which was kind of stupid. They didn't really need that, honestly. The other thing is like trying to shoehorn honestly, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but the scene of like him showing off the other heroes, and that scene with like the monitors and stuff. I was like, okay, sure, teasing for another movie, whatever, that's fine. I didn't have any gripes with that. It was just the way that they did it. You're like, really? That's
really stupid.
Yeah, I feel like Bruce. It would have made more sense for Bruce himself to be investigating them in the same movie, because he's already investigating Superman. So like.
Why like you said, if you're gonna set it up right, it's like it's okay.
Yeah, it was just he went to a rant. I think it was like Luthor's place, right?
Yes,
he got all that info.
Yeah, puts it down to the computer place during a party.
I mean, granted, I know Lex Luthor was supposed to also be like investigating and trying to fuck with Superman and stuff too, but it would have made more sense to me personally if Batman, like, it just imagine this, right? He closes the thing on Superman, right? Like at the end of this movie. Mm-hmm. When Superman dies, he's sitting in the Batcave, right? And he wheels away, and then it reveals on the screen the other case files for the heroes. That would have been like, boom, okay, perfect.
I had the same thought. I thought if they took that scene out of where they put it and put it towards the end of the movie, that set up the Justice League movie.
Yeah.
The fact that they did it in the middle of him being angry at Superman and him trying to figure this stuff out, it's like...
They just threw.
It's confusing.
Honestly, they threw too much shit in there with like Doomsday. It's out of nowhere.
Doomsday was a waste.
This is the one where you had Cyborg in
Doomsday
it, right?
is a huge character.
After.
That's
they just
were
like,
the one where Batman and Superman fought.
And then the thing comes out. Ooh,
it was the one thing they suffered from, and everyone admits it, was they were trying to keep pace with Marvel, because they were just blowing them out.
They were trying to catch up,
and they were just throwing shit and see what would stick. And that's what really sucks, because, dude, DC Comics, in my opinion, are better than Marvel. And if they would just stay true to their comics and do the multi-part movies, do a whole Wonder Woman thing like they did, which is great. Okay, awesome. Okay, we didn't get a Green Lantern, which is a big blunder.
Huge
big blunder.
Like Green Lantern's my go-to one, I think.
He's in the Justice League. Like, he's one of the main players in the Justice League. And they could have done a whole thing and then finally cap it with a Justice League movie like they would the Avengers, and then just fucking ride MCU shit. Be number 2, but be a contending number 2.
Like, they had the blueprint already from the MCU.
God,
like, they had the...
Like, how do you fumble Batman and Superman? Like, what are you doing?
I was gonna say, like,
they started off with Batman v Superman to go along with Civil War, and you're like...
It's like, hey...
Yeah, you can't start off.
Hey, I get we had 2 Superman movies before this, but can we pump the fucking brakes real quick and see what's going on here? Because this Batman we just met, and now I'm supposed to just know everything about him?
I'm sorry. But I think just throwing him in, I hate that they did the funeral in the beginning for his parents.
Yes.
They didn't need another background. I think if they skip all the credits and just jump into the movie where they did, great. We don't need another background on Batman.
Yeah,
I really don't really care who's playing him at this point.
But at least
we all know it's Ben Affleck.
Yeah, at least give us like, well, I'm asking for is okay. We don't know what world this is based off of, which is a huge thing in the DC universe. Like,
well, actually, you do know what world it is because it's the Man of Steel universe. Because those movies came out,
true.
So it's the same universe as that.
Okay, that's fair.
The universe was set up. I don't think they needed Wonder Woman in the movie.
No,
she didn't need to be in it. She should have been at. She should have come in at the end.
Yep.
Yeah, like Nick Fury.
You ever see?
Yeah, which is fine. Do that.
The Dark Knight Returns animated movies.
Yeah, dude.
There's 2 parts.
They're awesome.
If they played it like part 2 of that movie,
it's a whole different game.
It could have worked great.
Yep.
Because Batman and Superman are together the whole time until the end.
Yep. And you're not overexposed.
Because that's when Batman's going against the government and Superman's working with the government, so he can't deny them. Because he's working for the people.
I think even if they gave it a longer runtime, I don't think it would have fixed the issues.
No, there's too many.
It didn't. It was bad story writing.
Yeah, they had to scrap the fuck out that movie. None of that.
I enjoyed it.
It was a good movie,
I didn't hate it.
It didn't live up to what it should have been.
It was very similar to Civil War, where Civil War is actually, personally, as a Marvel Comics reader, Civil War is probably the best arc in Marvel Comics. The implication of it is absolutely massive. Like, the Infinity Gauntlet, okay, we've seen it.
It's a whole other,
we know what it is, and the Doctor Doom stuff with Secret War is pretty awesome. Galactus,
it has more
all that
emphasis
stuff
on it because it's based off of actual like real world ideas.
Civil War is extremely deep, and it has real world consequences, and I personally, I think it's the best arc, but it is not that. It is the very small idea is used at the very beginning of the movie, but other than that, it's like a shield or a like a scapegoat for the whole Baron Zemo thing. With his whole thing of framing like the Winter Soldier and shit. And you're like, okay, what are we doing here?
It's like they're just adding shit that you just don't need to add. Like,
they have so many times these comic book movies and directors and stuff, they have the blueprint. They have, and granted, I get it that like some stuff is goofy on screen with comic stuff. There's some goofy ass shit. Like The Boys is a perfect example. If you've ever read The Boys comic, it's horrible. It's horrid. It's bad. It is not good. I have no idea how they even got the green light to make the show. Honestly, it's that bad.
It was just the premise that they bought. In all honesty,
pretty much just bad Superman. Again.
That's it.
I mean,
that's all he is.
So, yeah, and I don't know. They have a really solid blueprint, though. They do always. They always have. They're always based off of like real world or real like comic book events.
Yeah.
Which I think Civil War was a huge misstep. And oh god, the Ultron stuff too. That was another ball drop,
dude.
And I love Ultron.
Like I really enjoyed Age of Ultron.
I did too.
I feel like it gets swept under a lot. I feel like people don't think about how good of a movie that is.
I have no idea why it got so much hate. I really don't.
I don't either.
That is more puzzling than Batman versus
It has
Superman,
the scene of them trying to lift Thor's hammer, which is funny. That's that movie.
It's actually a really good scene.
The talk with Ultron and Vision at the end is so good.
No, I agree. But there's so many movies too where you can look at it and be like,
I do think Hulk flying away is dumb.
I think Hulk.
He just got it and flew away.
Yeah, that was.
They didn't set it up or anything.
Dumb.
He just like, I could probably Hulk fly.
Dude,
I did not like the whole romance between Black Widow and Hulk.
Dude,
I hate what is this,
bro? I hate how much of a wuss the Hulk is in this universe, because the Hulk in the comics is a killer. Like, the man is a brute.
I think I read somewhere that they're actually going to be moving more towards that again.
That's where they need.
They're going to separate the personalities again.
If they brought back like the Incredible Hulk, the one
like
before,
Savage Hulk.
Yeah. Yo, what?
Yeah.
I
that's
don't
what people
think
want.
he's playing. I don't think Mark Ruffalo's playing the Hulk again, and when Hulk comes back on screen.
No, he is. He's still signed on.
They'll keep his ass forever. They need
No,
to
he's
keep
still signed on.
originals.
He's gonna be playing Bruce Banner, but probably not like the Hulk, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think
Age of
that's
Ultron
what it was.
God, Age of Ultron was really good. I liked it a lot, actually.
Honestly,
and
all the
Ultron himself, like James Spader as Ultron, was actually kind of scary.
He did a good job, dude. I like it. Was a mental manipulation that really kept like the imagination of, okay, what is this guy gonna do?
Well, like the AI stuff before like AI
was AI
becoming, yeah. So that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, sooner or later they're gonna take over.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo's not playing the Hulk in Captain America: Brave New World.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I read. Wow. I thought I read it. He's not doing it anymore.
Shit. That's actually kind of nuts.
He said he was gonna be in it, and then he misspoke because he's not in it.
I wonder if that was just that might just be
weird.
One of those like the come.
It could be them trying to cover it up because he's not supposed to say anything.
Yes, he probably.
Because that movie doesn't come out till next year.
He pulled a Tom Holland. Yeah, dude.
I don't know if I'm excited for that movie.
I'm kind of.
I don't know how I feel about the MCU anymore.
Yeah, there's too much going on that I've missed, and it's one of those like unless I go back and really like catch up on shit, I'm just not gonna.
There's been a couple hidden gems, man.
When Deadpool gets involved, I'm gonna be like.
I'll watch Deadpool.
I will watch all.
I think everyone's gonna.
We just rewatched
both of them. Dude, I was in the mood. I'm like, I gotta rewatch these movies, bro, because this movie's coming out soon. I can't wait.
There's been a couple hidden gems, man. Like, I feel bad.
I heard Eternals was better than a lot of people gave it.
I did not like it. Honestly, I didn't care for it. But
or Miss Marvel.
Honestly, if you want to watch something good that was from Marvel, is Werewolf by Night. It's on Disney.
Werewolf by Night was good.
Nobody said it. It like dropped with no notice. No, I know exactly. It was
wow. Okay.
Please watch it. It's awesome. It's just a special, like a Halloween special. It's
not long. It's kind of short.
It's like 45 minutes. It's like an episode. Yeah. It's not long at all. But seriously, give it a watch. It's really
wait. Is it like its own thing, or
no? It's Marvel like universe.
There's Mom.
Oh, so it has like the characters in it.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, it has. It's not any of like the.
Lisa, say hi.
You ain't shit. Oh, all
right.
It's
not any of like the main MCU people, but yeah.
Yeah, I do admit what I really like is the what ifs, dude. That series is pretty fucking cool. I really like that series.
The MCU is actually leaning more towards an animation from now on.
I think it's about time they start doing that. Honestly,
like the X-Men '97 stuff.
I need to start.
So good.
I need to. Hey, they're about to bring back. They're talking about the Spider-Man animated series too, like the original one that we grew up watching.
That was my favorite freaking show, man, ever. The '90s. Spider-Man show,
dude. It just worked. Like it was
incredible.
I love it's not Batman level, like Batman animated, but it's still
I don't know, man. Show. If you've never watched it all the way through, dude,
I've seen everything. I've seen amazing. Everything. Dude. They have some tear jerkers too. I'm not gonna lie. Like there's some ones where it's like, damn, like when Mary Jane.
Yeah, there's so many legendary like voice clips of that Spider-Man from the '90s show. Or
I'm so glad it peaked.
Right? Shocker!
Have you seen the animated dubs though?
Oh, the dubs are hilarious, bro.
Yeah. With the wave great. Of my finger and a flick of my dick to single shot will kill you quick, so get in and needs a suck and blow, but not right now, I've got to go.
Oh my
God, I fucking hate when he rhymes.
Dude, my favorite one is the Batman one where it's like,
go, he's getting away.
My favorite thing is
over,
just
Scarecrow. There's nowhere to go.
The like funny Batman videos. I think it was a College Humor one.
Yeah,
bring it back over College Humor.
Yeah,
Batman is hilarious,
yeah, those are
dude.
Pete Holmes as a comedian is really funny.
He's really good.
He's the only reason the Batman things are still going.
Yo, I mean the one where he fires the Justice League. Honestly, I just got into.
Oh my god!
Just watched it,
bro. They did the one with Joaquin Phoenix, and it's like, so he used to be a clown. Well, yeah. Why else would I be wearing this makeup? This professional makeup. He's like,
I haven't seen.
Oh yeah, because you didn't do that freehand.
That's pretty fine. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, it's Steve.
It's
Steve.
It's a spinoff of like the one that they did for X-Men.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Dude, Pete Holmes is really funny. I can't remember what his name is either. There's a guy who does what's it, Dr. Phil as a comedian. My dude.
He's funny.
Holy shit, because he literally does the Dr. Phil show, but like he's sparking up something or he's cussing someone out.
And we'll be right back.
Yeah, like they would literally all right, we're gonna continue after this commercial break, and then they'll do the Dr. Phil like music and everything.
Have you seen The Therapist Gecko?
Adam Ray, by the way, that's his name. I've seen the minute clips that are on there that I just slid through.
Some of those are really good.
All right. Let's start wrapping this one up, guys. Let's start wrapping this one
shit,
up.
it's already been an hour.
It's been an hour already. I know.
I'm so tired.
I miss you guys too, and I'm glad that we got to do this. All right, let's do the outro. Anyone else want to say anything? Anyone got anything? No?
I'll do the outro.
Okay, yeah. Do it. He's just gonna say bye, isn't he?
I was just gonna leave.
That's what I thought. That's what I was expecting.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Leaky Lounge podcast. This is Skylar. This is Eric. This is Jesse, and I'm Noah. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Make sure you go follow us on Instagram and on YouTube. Bye.